What's up guys, it's John here with Thumper Talk. Today we are taking a look at the K8 2.0 from Pod. What's up guys? So we've got the new offering from Pod here. This is the K8. Now this is the K8 2.0. They've had a K8 out in the past. They've revamped a lot, made everything low profile, changed the impact system, changed the foam, added some quick disconnect features, changed the hinge mechanism. So a lot of it's been updated since the previous version and even the K4 that we've got here. The K4 I was in originally and then got the opportunity to move up to the K8, and I'm liking what I've found so far. So we've been in this brace, like I said, about 2 or 3 months, mostly ridden hard and extreme enduro. We have the brace on for about 6 to 8 hours at a time, so comfort is paramount, and they've made a lot of changes toward that comfort system. So let's just kind of take it from the top. So from the top, they have an adaptive cuff system. So this cuff up here is supposed to flex, and it just mates up to your leg a lot better. This rigid frame here, this is the carbon fiber. That's what actually provides the support, the integrity, keeps your knee rock solid. That is carried over from the previous K8. So Pod actually offers a 5-year warranty on this frame. They call it their unbreakable frame, and so certainly not something that we want to test, but gives Pod a lot of confidence. So the adaptive cuff system at the top and the bottom. The next thing you'll notice right off the bat is the knee impact area. It's been changed into 2 pieces. Now it's 2 blades versus the 3-piece that it was before. Now what this does is it gives you a much lower profile. So whether it be getting close to the bike or not catching gear on it, taking it on and off, it gives you a much lower profile feel to it. So really like to see that, especially with riding gear getting tighter and it becoming 4-way stretch versus the Condura, stuff like that. So very cool to see that. Next thing I want to call your attention to is the hinge. So this is what Pod refers to as their human motion hinge, and what they're going for here is this hinge to mimic your knee. It's supposed to move exactly like your knee does, and so what they've done is they've developed a fiber in here called Vectran fibers, and supposedly these are 5 times stronger than steel, ran through 100,000 flexions to make sure that they've got the longevity and the life that you need out of them. And it's also a wear item, so as it wears out, you just pop the 2 screws off, replace the little Vectran fiber stack, and you are good to go. So very cool to see that. So Pod built this with complete customizability in mind. They want the rider to be able to set it up for the type of sport that they're riding. This is not a moto brace, this is not a dirt bike brace, this is a knee brace. So anything that you do to put stress on your knee, think about bracing it up for it. And all you would do is very simple. This piece here and this piece here, these blades would be removed, and you would end up with the structural integrity of the frame. So that's just one way to customize it. The other way to customize it is by shimming the inside of the knee with certain thickness of shims to give your knee the correct fit. A brace will do you no good if it is not sized correctly. Pod offers 4 sizes: small, medium, large, and extra large. So make sure you do the measurements of your kneecap and its circumference before you place your order. It's something that you definitely want to make sure that you got on right, because like a helmet, if it's not the right size, it does absolutely no good and could actually put you in more harm. Okay, switching gears now. So the inside, one of the changes that I like the most is them switching from the previous foam design to this closed cell foam. Now what this stuff does is it's closed, it's comfortable on bare skin, so you don't have to run a sock or something under it, although I still do. But number one is it doesn't absorb moisture or bacteria. Now what that's going to do is not let them stink. So over time, when you've got these braces, a couple 100 hours in, I don't know if you've had an old sports bag and you guys play hockey, but the hockey bag used to have to keep it downstairs, it smells so bad. So this will prevent it from doing that. Very easily cleaned, very easily maintained, and happy to see that transition there from Pod. So the inside, as well as the strap system, has been changed for this K8. So something that's pretty cool. If you've never put on a knee brace, make sure you put it on in the order the straps go: 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first one locks it up high up over your calf but under your knee, and then the rest keep it in place. But one thing that's new here is this quick disconnect design from Pod, that once you've got it set already, it's just quickly clasped on and off. That's at the top and the bottom. The center straps are still something that you have to tighten, take on and off each time. The other huge, I think, update and plays a huge part in the comfort is this foam. Now, the previous straps, they had straps where you had this removable foam piece to get lost or to lose or to come out of fitment. Now they've changed that, and they've just extended it from inside the body as one solid piece of foam, and that's on all 4 straps. So no more pad to get lost, no more pad to come unseated or slip down or whatnot. All right, something really cool from Pod, and they've spent a lot of time and money getting this, makes it unique, is getting it FDA certified. So your physician or doctor or physical therapist can actually write you a prescription for this brace. It's already got a billing code set up. They already squared that away. So something very, very cool. Another front that you see on the customization options. And if you did, for some reason, need it for physical therapy, or say you just like to have your brace lock out sooner than 0 degrees or neutral, they have these little rubber stops that you can place in the hinge and restrict the movement of the brace. That's very popular coming off of knee surgery or something. As you get an increase in range of motion, you can add or subtract these, making your lockout sooner or earlier. So very, very cool. Not only can you get it from your physician or doctor or whatnot through the proper channels, it's a qualified purchase on an HSA account, etc. So something really cool there from Pod. All right, guys, so that is the K8 2.0 from Pod. Some of my favorite things about the brace: number one, as soon as you pick it up, you're going to notice you're going to notice the human motion hinge technology. Those Vectran fibers, those synthetic ligaments actually feel like a knee movement. It's weird. Even coming from the K4, a new one, the resistance is slight, but you can still feel it somewhat. When you go to move the K8, there's just little to no resistance at all. It's unlike any other brace I've put on. Number two, everything is low profile. The impact resistance system is low profile, not catching on gear, not snagging on everything. The hinges have been lowered, so your leg is now closer to the bike when you're squeezing it. Number two, the memory strap system, making just things easier. Set it once, then clip it. Number 3 and 4 is going to be the open cell to closed cell foam and extending it along the straps. All very, very good design. Like I said, I've been in this brace 3 to 4 months. Been giving it hell and have not had anything fail, come loose, the brace migrate, none of that. That's another one of my favorite things, is no brace migration with the 8. Their strap system and their frame system, the way they brace up your knee, do a great job keeping it in place for the ride and not down by your ankle towards the end of the ride. So all in all, very cool. Check out the Pod K8 2.0 from Pod, Australian company making quality braces here in the United States, distributed by Western Power Sports exclusively. So with that, guys, take care. Thanks for tuning in. This is John. Take care.